There we go. So that session has now ended. Hopefully the qualifying session will follow this. We'll find out in 3 seconds time. Answer is yes. That's good. So 10 minutes qualifying then for the Circuit de Catalunya rounds 7 and 8. Wow, that has gone quick. And I'm in second. That's again the quickest place I'm ever going to achieve from the pit lane. Weird order that it puts us in. Okay, let's see who is coming out onto track. Stelling DK is coming out on circuit. And my PC's jumping around quite badly for some reason. I don't know why I have a frame rate problem here. Whoops, that's is that today that's had a bit of a spin there?
He wants to warm up his tires.
That's one way to do it, I suppose. So the Canadian Formula 1 Grand Prix was yesterday at the time of recording. Did you see it, Tony?
Of course, I saw it. It was a very tactical Grand Prix again, and I like those tacticals, so although the action is missing kind of.
Yeah, I mean, certainly the first half was more interesting to watch. I'm getting a lot of frame rate trouble here that I wasn't getting last time. Are you getting the same?
I just got them as well. I don't know. Maybe it's a check.
Maybe. So you're getting the sort of a lot of stuttering as well, are you?
Yeah, I just had it. At the moment, it's running very stable again.
Unless it's Francisco that I was watching that was lagging a bit. I seem to be getting this across the board. Oh well, I'll live with it. I'll live with it. So, oh, that's a name I haven't seen before. Govac. I think we've got a few reserve drivers joining us on today's grid.
New reserve drivers, and they seem to have to take action immediately tonight.
So the battle between... Oops, that's someone going wide there. So then, I think Pedro's unable to make today's race, so that's going to make for give Today and Fizzy at the top of the table a bit of a breathing space.
Definitely. Pedro is watching the Belgian football game, so he has an excuse.
And it looks like we have a bit of a problem with the cameras here. When the cars come down the main straight, the camera jumps to someone in the pit lane for some reason. Oh, I've just heard someone smash into the barrier. Not sure who that was. I'm actually watching Esteban Viso as he's just set a first time. Not particularly representative, I don't think, at 148.5. No, he's some 14 seconds up this time out. So he's on a definite flying lap. He's just coming round turn 5. Round turn 6. Hard braking zone for turn 7. Slight kink for turn 8. Oh, he's gone wide, so he's binned that particular lap as well. Who's that that's set another lap timer? Today has jumped to the top of the table. That's not particularly surprising. 128.527. Wow. El Nano currently second. There's the one at 29.214. Good effort for you, sir. Jozzers slots into third position with 129.903. Paradiski 129.938, so quite close in those three positions there. DJ Ballistics currently holds a 131.233 in 5th place. Warm Tyre 131.274. For the first time we've seen him in this particular league.
Yeah, he was reserve driver before, and he's now a main driver.
Who else do we have on the board? IGC2. Oh, we're seeing people going a bit wonky there. IGC2 is currently in 8th position, 131.348. Stokeman, we saw last race out, 131.374. Dibdroid, 132.013, just gets bumped down to 11, so who set a time above that? Oh, what a surprise. It's our own favourite commentator, Fizzy, jumps into the top spot at 1:28.307. My camera's looking at the wrong car. Oh no! Actually, my camera's showing Fizzy with a different livery. He's not got the Panasonic livery on.
Yeah.
And I think he's got the Fanatec one. He's got the Fanatec livery on. Oh, we know that's Fizzy. Oops, never mind.
Maybe there were some team deals at the championship.
Hey, who knows? I mean, there is a team championship going on, so that will be interesting if that is the case. If Fizzy has changed team, does he carry his points with him? Who knows? Who else down the list? Gibbs has set a time currently in 8th position of 1:30.073, just outside the 129s. What else have we got? Who else have we got? Hideaki 4. Sorry, Tony?
Got another little leg here. Not sure.
I think the server is struggling somewhat. It's generally very unsmooth for me. Unsmooth. Yeah, unsmooth, that's not really a word. But never mind. So let's have a look.
I don't know. English is not my mother tongue.
True, but you speak it far better than I'll ever speak German. So let's have a look through the list. Fizzy's actually... Oops. Fizzy is not only parked on the grass, facing the wrong way, but he's also broken 128, 127.940. Good effort. Today still second on 128.527.
Yeah, and he's now on a fast lap. Excellent.
DBZ Leica slots in 3rd position with 128.908. El Nano's just been pushed down to 4th now, 129.214. Hideaki 4. My camera can't find it. 129.6. There he is. Jozzers now in 6th position. Oops, a little wide there. 129.822. Paradiski. Oh, now Jozzers just been pushed down to 7th. So who changed the Govac? A new entrant into this race has just set the pole time of 127.408. And has put himself into the pits. Oh no, he's coming out again. There's 2 minutes 35 to go. Wow, I'm not sure you're not gonna have enough time to do an out lap and a flying lap. So just gonna use an extended practice session, I would imagine. Fizzy is still on track. Where is he? He is just coming around to complete the lap, I think. My camera hasn't moved, it's actually zooming into the track. Oh, there we go.
So today couldn't improve on his fast lap, but he will have time to do another one.
Wow. Where did Govac come from?
I have no idea. But
no, I don't know either.
Fast.
So it would seem. What a... is he taken Pedro's spot as challenging Fizzy in today? We will see. Today, currently he's still in 3rd, 128.527. Still, warm tyre up to 4th place now. He's wearing the Panasonic livery. 128.902. Oops! Bit of contact there. That was warm tyre getting clunked. So that's brought an end to his, what we hope may have possibly been flying that. My camera's going utterly berserk there. I assume warm tyre
won't have time to improve anymore, it looks like, so...
Where is Fizzy? Fizzy's just coming round turn 10, so...
Yeah.
And my camera's going... I don't know what my camera's doing.
Oh,
there we go.
And lost the tyre.
Oh dear.
So he won't improve anymore.
No, not with 3 wheels on the wagon, no. Yeah, there's definitely an issue here on this track, same as I've seen in Road America, where a car that's coming down the start-finish straight, the camera seems to just completely lose sight of them. And goes a little bit bananas. Although saying that, we've just spotted Govac going over the line. 127.408 is still his time, still at the top of the table. 35 seconds to go. Not many cars still on circuit. Oh! Govac actually threw it into the wall at the end of that. Fizzy is on track, but he's not going to have time to complete that lap. Manu, warm tyre, DBZ Leica, El Nano, Hideaki 4, Jozzers, Paradiski's on track. Oh, he's not going to make it from there. Not with just over 10 seconds to go. Someone is crossing the line, though. See if I can find out who that is. Nope. I couldn't find out who that was. So then that rounds out your qualifying session for this race, and it is done. Govac, reserve driver in 1.4.8, the pole. Fizzy second, today third, Warm Tyre 4. Mr. DBZ like a 5L, Nano 6th, Hideaki 4, 7th, Jozzers 8, Paradiski 9, and Stokeman rounds out your top 10. Let's run straight on to... Oh no, it's going to be another practice session, isn't it? Yes,
yeah,
as a warm-up session. Okay, I'm going to end my recording here, and we shall be right back for the race. So then, the warm-up session is complete. Hopefully, the FPS problem I was having earlier, hopefully is cleared up now, but we will see.
Yeah, and then we are looking forward to 2 nice races.
Yes. Okay then. So the first race then with Govac on our pole position. Oh, I've got someone behind me as well. I get nervous when that happens. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wind them up and let him go. Crikey, that was quick. Alright, quick. To the front they go. Quick. And Govac has hung on to the lead. No, he hasn't. He's lost the lead. Blimey, he's lost 2 positions already. Today in Fizzy. What a start Fizzy's had. Crikey, he's getting over his starting problems, it seems, as Fizzy goes through turn 1 and 2 in the lead with Manu on his gearbox. What a start. Goodness me, and I'm trying to change camera, but my interface isn't letting me. Right, Manu on his tail then. Govac down to 3rd place as they come round the 180-degree turn of turn 4. Warm Tyre holding 4th place. DBZ like a 5L, Nano 6th, Hideaki 7, Esteban Viso 8, Vice Guy up to 9th place, and Jozzers holding 10th.
And Warm Tyre spun behind the
no!
guys.
Oh, so he's going to lose a lot of positions. Fizzy leading that train of 3 as they come down towards... I've actually lost track. Where are they? That's terrible of me. Oh, they're coming down to turn 10. So Fizzy currently leads, and that is going to be a difficult battle for Fizzy to defend for 20 laps. We will see what happens now. I believe that there were some concerns over tyre wear again, so we may be seeing people having to pit because the tyres are not going to hold.
Definitely. This track is known for its tyre killing abilities.
Particularly the front left, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, Manu spun! Manu has spun at unforced error. He had Govac right on his gearbox, quite a way.
Too much pressure.
But Manu has decided he's managed to hold on to 3rd place. Warm Tyre is still in 4th, or he's reclaimed 4th position. I didn't really see what happened to him, particularly as I was concentrating on the front 3. That gives Fizzy a bit of breathing room then, but not a great deal. Govac right behind him. Manu now with distance in between. Oh, and that's Esteban Viso with a wonderful outside overtaking maneuver at turn 4. But Warm Tyre's not given up on that. Oops, as my... I beg your pardon. My interface is going utterly mad.
The camera is really bad on this.
The camera is terrible on this track. I do apologise for people watching my recording. Hideaki's spinning. Oh, what a... Well, hell, sir. He actually had that sideways there through... again, I've lost track on what corner we're on because the camera is jittering around so much. That's turn 7. Hideaki was slightly sideways there, holding off Esteban Viso.
Oh, and another crash in the P89 Stokemon. Crashed into the barrier very hard. Oh
no, is that the end of Stokeman's race? I wonder. I'm actually looking at the possible lead change. Govac has closed right in on Fizzy. So coming around. Oh, Govac's gone too wide. Govac's gone too wide in that turn 14-15 complex there. That gives Fizzy again a bit of breathing room. But how long for? Govac's really presenting quite a challenge here. I'm going to remind our viewers that these are default setups they are using. These are not tuned setups for the driver's style. But wow, does it seem to be working for Govac.
Again, we have someone making up more than 10 positions within 1 lap. This is Vice Guy this time.
Oh, what a stunning start. Oh, Govac nearly going too wide there on the long turn 3. Come down into turn 4. And my camera's staring at the road again.
Same here.
Oh, the cameras are awful on this track. Goodness me, I thought Road America was bad. So then, I'm going to chance looking down the field, see what's what. Manu in 3rd place. Worn Tyre in 4. Can see the podium positions ahead of him. Hideaki 4 in 5th place. Oh, he's had Esteban Viso somewhere, but Viso's right on his tail. Could we see 5th place change hands? Not just yet. Oh, just as I say that, Esteban Viso had a run on Hideaki, but no, Hideaki held that off perfectly well. Jozzers currently 7. Mr. DBZ like to see me falling through the field in 8th position. DJ Ballistics in 9. And there is the aforementioned Vice Guy rounding out your top 10. Back up
right on the tail of Fizzy now.
Yeah, just jump back up to this lead battle. Oh, that is so close. That's the final turn they just come through. Fizzy literally a car's length, not even that between the two. Is Govak going to have a go? Yes, he's going to go for an outside maneuver. Fizzy defending the inside line, but no, Govak thinks better of it. Turn 2. Oh, they're leaving Manu behind. It's Manu spun or some such. It's quite a big gap between 2nd and 3rd there. I didn't see did they have a problem, but he may have, or he may simply be struggling with this particular circuit. I think he did hint the fact that he may not be quite as hard on Fizzy on this track as previous. So instead of Manu, it's new guy Govak that is pressuring here. I'm sure if we ask Govak what flavour chewing gum Fizzy is chewing, Govak could probably tell us. I daren't look away. I want to see what else is going on in the rest of the field, but I daren't, because they are so close, and there's such a long way to go in this race. Oh, who's that spun? You keep an eye on the front battle. Oh, Govak has gone wide. Govak has given Fizzy a bit of room. I'm going to see if I can find out who that was that spun. I left it to. Oh, Worn Tyre has overtaken Manu. Worn Tyre has claimed Manu. Manu's really struggling with the track here today. I don't think he's damaged. I don't think Manu's hit anything. It just seems that this track is not suiting Manu at all. Worn Tyre has taken 3rd. It's got himself a little bit of a gap.
Can only imagine that he must have collected some damage somewhere down the last laps.
Now it's interesting. Hideaki 4 is showing in 4th position. Where's Manu gone?
And Esteban Wiese trying to overtake Hideaki, but no, that was not enough.
I think that must be Flying K-Man that I just saw there.
Spawn.
Damn this interface. Oh, there's Manu. He's in 7th. Manu is in 7th position. Crikey, he really has come a cropper there. They're actually lapping K-Man already. So K-Man really has had a horrific start to this race. Can Manu make up some positions? Jozzer's now in 6th position. And can he fend off the ever-charging Manu? Viso, as previously mentioned, in 5th position. Hideaki 4 still holding off Esteban. Worn Tyre on his own in 3rd position. Govak still listed in 2nd, and my camera's no idea where he is. There we go. A little bit of a gap now between Fizzy and Govak, but what a battle this is transpiring to be.
I think Fizzy now found his pace. He can keep a certain gap to Govak.
He's gotten into his rhythm a bit. So 128.066 is Govak's best, and 128.311 is Fizzy's best. So 3/10 to Govak's favour as far as that's concerned. But Govak has made a few errors in this race, and Fizzy's holding on to the pressure well. May we be seeing another win under Fizzy's belt? Very early to be calling that. 15 laps of this circuit to go. Worn Tyre on his own, 3rd position. Esteban Viso's claimed 4th now. Where's Hideaki gone? Manu's up to 5th place. He's taken.
He missed that. Hideaki down to 10th position.
Oh goodness me! Because Manu's up to
11th.
Manu's up to 5th place now. DBZ like is 6th, so we've lost a few people there. DJ Ballistics up to 7. Vice Guy's now up to 8th position. He was 10th last time I looked at him. Stokeman 9. IGC2 is now up to 10th place.
Joss retired.
Ah, Jozzers, yes, he has mysteriously vanished. Back up to the front then. Fizzy still holding a narrow gap from Govak. Where are they currently? That's coming up to turns 14 and 15. God blimey. This is going to be a real test to see how well Fizzy can hang on to the pressure, or handle the pressure rather, being presented by Govac.
And today just got back before, as one tire seems to have made a mistake or something.
That he has, yeah, he's fallen 2 positions. Esteban Viso now up to 3rd place. Excellent effort for him. My camera's going utterly mad now, trying to pick up people. And Fizzy has definitely gone into rhythm. Govac could be saving his tyres a bit. As we previously mentioned, this circuit is quite unkind to tyres, so it could be that they're settling into a rhythm, playing the longer game here. Still 14 laps to go, still a long way to go in this race. Govac. Esteban Viso now got Manu not far behind him at all.
Nope.
One tyre is not out, not out of touch either. He can close that gap down. EBZ Leica. Some gap.
Oh, and Govac again trying to overtake Fizzy.
Oh, my game went really bananas. I could see the wheels and nothing more for a brief second then of Govac and Fizzy, but jumping up to the front then, yes. Close that gap back into chewing gum smelling range again. That's 14 and 15 that come around the final turn then. We could...
very, very close. Probably trying to overtake on the start mistake.
I'm just changing camera to the on-board shot for Govac, as that's where the TV camera goes a bit bananas. Fizzy goes to the inside to defend. Govac having a look around the outside, not close enough.
Really well, so.
Oh, that was close! Govac managed to get his front right alongside Fizzy's rear left then. Trying to possibly pull a Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso's done an overtake through there. I think Kimi Räikkönen has in the past as well. But not this time. Although Govac is still so close. Fizzy's defending really, really well. We've seen so many brilliant defensive moves from Fizzy already this season. And we are seeing a great display. Oh!
And Fizzy made a little mistake there.
Oh, Govac! There's actually a wandering wheel there. Somewhere I can hear someone stuttering. There's a carbon 3 wheel. There it is.
It's Stokman.
Oh, Stone! Wow, wow! You identified that quick.
Fine.
And Govac streamed past just as we were commenting on who that was. Govac taking the lead. Brilliant stuff. Well done identifying who that was, Tony. Brilliant stuff. I haven't even got my hand on my arrow keys for until that point. So then, Govac, in his first outing in the Formula Renault series, leads this race. Your pole sitter reclaims the top spot.
And now today wants to try the same overtaking Esteban Viso. Oh, and there was a little contact. Oh no!
Oh! I just clicked onto today as you said that. Oh, this could be interesting. Oh, that was close. One tyre getting right in there. One tyre back at the 4th place. He's going on the inside line there, trying to take Esteban. Not quite. Oh, I'm going to change camera here. It's jump down the line. There's Manu, and there's a one tyre going to the inside of Esteban Viso. Looks like he's got the speed to do it. Into turn 1. One tyre retakes 3rd position. Does he? Yes, he does. Back to the TV camera then. Wow. 3-way battle here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Oh, Esteban's gone wide. Esteban's gone wide into turn 3. Manu goes back through into turn 4. Into position 4 rather. Position 4 into turn 4. That's actually true.
Quite some shuffling up in the 3rd to 5th position here in the last lap.
Absolutely. Worn tyre currently holding 3rd, but Manu is right on his gearbox now. Just going to chance having a look at the 1st and 2nd. Oh, that's the 3. That's probably Stokeman's 3-wheel car trying to limp his way back to the pits. That's turns 14 and 15. Looks like Govac is opening a small gap between him and Fizzy. Wow, he really is getting the hammer down. But one small mistake from Govac and Fizzy will make him pay for it. But is Govac taking too much life out of his tyres? Only time will tell. I've tried to jump back to the 3rd, 4th, 5th position and my camera doesn't know where to go. Right, we've lost Esteban Viso from this particular... Oh no, he's there. One tyre's gone wide into turn 13 rather. So Manu...
Esteban might have problems with his tires because he just went very slowly this lap. There was no obvious mistake.
Changing camera now. Esteban Viso is quite a way behind Manu and One Time. Just having a look at Manu. Too far back for an inside maneuver into turn 1.
Just wanted to scare One Tie a little bit there.
Oh, good luck with that. I saw One Tie racing in the GT3 Pro category. He's not an easy man to spook. Looking at the first-second battle now, it's Govax has increased the lead ever so slightly, but again, not very much. They're catching now Flying Cayman the back of a 3-car chain of backmarkers now. Could this interfere with the lead battle? Will they get out of the way? No doubt there'll be certain words being said on TeamSpeak about this. There's not really any way he can get out of the way, to be fair, through 13, 14, 15 complex. Although, just as I say that, K-Man did manage to get out of the way of Govac. Oh, Fizzy did have to do a bit of a big dart out of the way there. Let's have a look now.
Also, today definitely faster than One Tire at this point in the race. We will see if he finds a way by or not.
I was just watching One Tire. They looked like he was going to go wide there at turn 13, but managed to hold on to it. So as Manu and One Tire come onto the start-finish straight, One Tire going to the inside. Manu had a much better drive out of the final turn, but I think they're just going to top out. Yeah, it sounds like they've topped out there. One Tire's got the inside line. Manu is going to have to slot back into 4th place and try again later in the race. Change camera again. Viso on his own in 5th position now. DBZ Leica is a little way behind him, but can still see. DJ Ballistics on his own in 7th. Hideaki 4 in 8th. Excuse me, in 8th place. Was up to 4th earlier. Vice Guy in 9th position. Our chief overtaker from his starting position, Francesco Sink, 29. Not someone I get to mention a great deal. Has made his way into the top 10 now. Back up to the front. Go back. Oh, Fizzy's made a mistake somewhere, or he's been held up by backmarkers as Govac's now got quite a lead over Fizzy. Oh, Fizzy spun! Fizzy spun on the exit of turn 16. Oh, he was very nearly hit there. Fizzy is waiting for a gap to appear in the backmarkers. Oh no, he's been hit! Oh, he's been hit! Oh, that is the end of Fizzy's race. Oh, goodness me, I don't know who that was that hit him. It wasn't Tony R. Might have been Paradisky. I don't think Paradisky's actually moved or race or Dibdroid. Gibbs is also... I'm actually going backwards through the order. Gibbs is actually stationary in the gravel trap somewhere.
With that, we also missed the overtake from today over One Tire.
Oh, so Manu managed to claim One Tire for 3rd position. Stokeman, Flying Cayman. I'm actually going back up the order to see who's still with us. IGC 2, 13th. El Nano is 12th. Stelling DK, we've seen some great things from him earlier this season. In 11th position, Mr. Soprano is now up to 10th place. Francesco Sink now up to 9th position after Fizzy's retirement. Vice Guy, now 8th. I think, is that him coming into the pits? Yes, it is. Vice Guy is coming into the pits. Might this be for a scheduled tyre change? Viso's just coming out of the pits, actually, now in 7th place.
Yeah, I think those guys want to have new tyres. It's mid of the race now.
So that's a fair call. Hideaki 4 up to 6th position now. DJ Ballistics elevated to 5th. DBZ Leica now up to 4th. One Tire, 3rd place. He's still in touch with Manu. Manu's not managed to get away a great deal.
And Manu today not having the best race today. He probably likes that Fizzy spun and is now DNF.
Fizzy will not be pleased with that at all, but Govac on his own now as he's coming through the long turn 3. God, crikey, Govac is quite a way ahead. Govac's coming through turn 4 as Manu today and One Tire just come out of the last turn. That's quite a considerable lead that Govac has for himself. And Govac's also set the lap record here, 1:27.993.
What a nice first race for the newcomer.
Crikey, I really hope we get to see more of this gentleman in future seasons. Manu, holding second place. Getting a bit of a gap now between him and Worn Tyre. DBZ Leica. My camera's going mad again. DBZ Leica, a little bit on his own in 4th position. Ballistics. Ballistics is going through turn 1 and 2. In 5th, Hideaki 4. Got a back marker just in front of him. 6th position, Esteban Visa. 7th place on his own, Francisco Sink. Whoops! That's bouncing over the apex of turn 14 there. As I got to him in 8th position. Vice Guy, still 9th. Stanley DK is in 10th position now. The field is relatively spaced out. I think that's Gibbs' stranded car. I just brought up the map there. I can see someone is stranded by turns 14 and 15. I think that's actually Gibbs. If I try and find him. Yeah, that's Gibbs that is still there. He had decided not to return himself to the pit. He's decided to give himself an interesting spectator spot. Well done. Why not?
Maybe he wants to see the cutback violations. Kane is known for that.
Oh, Manu is really opening a gap now back between him and Worn Tyre. He's wanted to hang on to that second place. I'm sure he's really wanted the first place, but Govac's on such a lead that Govac really could ease off with the 7 laps remaining and probably keep hold of the lead.
Govac now 30 to 40 seconds ahead, so I would say if he drives slowly to the end, he has the P1 in the bag.
In the bag, save for I mean, bearing in mind we've not long seen Fizzy coming very much unstuck from a spin at the last turn, and then being taken out by it must have been a back marker. Anything can happen. I'm just taking a drink there, as my throat is rather sore. But never mind, needs must. We continue. So just going to have a quick look through the order here. Govac on his own, coming through turn 3. Does look like he goes slightly off circuit there, but I think that's relatively common for all 4 wheels outside the white line there. As he continues to bring down his lap time, he's not slowing down at all. I see his best lap 1:27.690 now. So he's
certainly not allowed to go with all 4 wheels beyond the white line. So if he does that consistently, he might get problems with the stewards later on.
That will be one to watch, because I have seen it a few times from not just Govac, admittedly. I've seen it a few times from other people. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Manu really is beginning to get some distance now. Getting into his own rhythms. He comes through turn 3 with Worn Tyre. Not far behind, but is slipping back. DBZ Leica holding 4th position. Now he takes a very much tighter line through turn 3, I'm just saying. Different drivers have different ways of taking respective corners. GJ Ballistics in 5th place. He comes up to turn 1. Esteban Viso is closing in on Ballistics now, so we may have a bit of a battle there for 5th position between Viso and DJ Ballistics. 7th, Hideaki 4. He's coming through turn 14 and 15. He's rather much on his own. Vice Guy holding 7th. He's just coming up to turns 14 and 15. And with just a few cars that came out of shot there, I think there may have been back markers. Or that was Manu lapping someone. Sterling DK, 9th position. Camera's getting lost again. It's a Soprano just coming round, final turn. In 10th position. Francisco Sink. Where's that? Oh, there's turn 11. As I'm watching on board, I was actually got slightly lost on where they were. Right, El Nano, 12th position. Just coming up to where I've just seen Francisco Sink go through. Flying K-Man. What's happened to him? Oh, he must have spun somewhere just off camera, because he's suddenly appeared from inside the... what's that? Turn 4, 5 or so?
I think he's spun several times this race already.
And he's just letting leaders through there as he's coming through turn 6 down to turn 7. So not been a great race behind. Stokeman had a horrific day today. He really was doing well well into the top 10, is now down in 14th place. IGT2, last time I looked at you, you were again within the top 10, so it could be pit stops or misadventures that have happened to him. Gibbs still, I think Gibbs is running again. Just so I say that, he spins. There's the commentator's curse kicking in once more. Gibbs is running again, but as he's coming through turn 12, but no sooner did I say it, he also spun. Diptroid, I think, is actually in the pits. Yes, he is, but along with Paradisky, Tony, Fizzy, and myself. Back up to the
I
front.
just rewatched the scene with Fizzy, and it looks like it was IGC or L Nano that hit Fizzy there straight on.
Oh, well, both of those are still running, however. It was
that's really strange, but only those two guys were around him at the time.
Interesting, as it was such a major whack that Fizzy lost, I think, 3 of his wheels, certainly 2 of them on the right side of his car. Govak continues to dominate this race. He's coming through turn 10, as Manu he's just come out of turn 3. Nearly half a lap between those two drivers now. Wow. Did Govak choose this race to come onto the scene, I wonder? Is he a Catalunya specialist?
And still fights going on with Stelling Decay around P9.
Worn Tyre was on his own in 3rd position. DBZ like a... Whoa, he's got a little wide there in turn 5. But he's on his own in 4th. Esteban Viso in 5th place. He's lost that position. I was just thinking, who did he overtake? That's DJ Ballistics. He's taken off camera there for 6th position. Hideaki 4 in 7th place, just coming over the line. Vice Guy. Oh, then Stenny, that's the battle you were just talking about. Stenny, DK and Vice Guy coming to grief at turns 14, 15. Stenny DK's got a much better drive out of turn 16 and flies by 4. I've got the wrong way. Flies past for 8th position now. But Vice Guy is not letting that go. Stelling's holding onto the inside line. He goes to the racing line. Vice Guy had a thing on the inside, but oh no, he took too much curb, lost too much traction, and was now losing time to Stelling. Try to switch back to the camera. Stelling holding 8th. Oh no, that's Vice Guy with a lapse runner. That's probably Manu that's coming up behind him. I think that was Gibbs that was just already behind Vice Guy. Oh, yeah. Whoops! That's Vice Guy going slightly sideways there. That's probably Manu that's coming up behind Vice Guy.
That's Manu, that's correct.
Where is Vice Guy? There he is. My camera again going absolutely crazy. Mr. Soprano rounds out your top 10 positions. Oh, and he spun! The commentator's curse strikes again! I'm going to be very unpopular in these circles if this continues. That's down at turn 7.
You did it on purpose, I think.
Yes. What I actually have, my control pad is actually linked to every driver I can see, and as soon as I speak, I can pull the trigger and suddenly their throttle comes on, which causes them to spin.
It's magic.
So Mr. Soprano back underway. That's turn 10 that he's just at now. 11th, El Nano. Oops, just turned my map off then. On his own there. Francis Sink. 12th place. That's just coming onto the straight between 9 and 10. There's Flying K-Man. It must be Mr. Soprano right in front of him. Or right behind him. And it's Flying K-Man had someone get out of his way then, I think. Stokeman still holding 14th. 2 laps to go now. I've been looking through the grid. Oh, IGC2 has decided to pit. So you may have been right. Maybe an IGC2 that had that massive impact with Fizzy early on, because IGC2 has now pitted himself. Gibbs is still running at 16th, and the rest of the field, as we know, is out of commissions. As Govak has entered the last lap now, is going through turns 1 and 2, down to 3. I wonder who that is that's getting out of Can't actually tell who that is getting out of Govac's way there. My camera's going bananas again as we come through turn 4. Try and get my camera right again. Completely on his own there. See where Manu is. That's Manu just completing a lap there. As I bring up my map, we can see Govac's just gone through turn 8. That's almost half a lap between the two. And we know how fast today is, being one of the front runners in the series. Wow. I really am lost for words at the performance of Govac in this opening round.
Especially after the mediocre start. Pretty fought back and now with very nice lap times.
And there's nearly a full second between the fastest laps of Govac and today as well. Well, Govac is just coming through the 14 and 15. Here he is, round turn 16. Your race winner for the Circuit de Catalunya is a new guy, Govac. Here he comes, taking the checkered flag. Wow.
Good job.
Absolutely. Yeah, words are completely failing me at this point. And here we go. The city finishing positions now begin as DJ Ballistics comes up in second. Where's Manu? There he is. And Manu is coming through turn 12. He's very much aware. Where's One Tyre? Oh, there he is. Where's he? He's fallen quite a way back from Manu as he's coming through turn 12 now, as today is just coming round. That's the final corner. He's just coming down. So today is your second place finisher for this race. He'll be quite happy that Fizzy is out. Fizzy will not be pleased that his main championship rival has come home in second position. And here comes One Tyre in what I believe is his main race for the series as well. We've certainly seen interest from One Tyre in the last round. That's, I believe, One Tyre's first outing for Formula Renault 3.5, and he too is on the podium. Who else is still running? As I'm looking at DJ, Mr. DBZ Leica comes across the line, taking 4th place. There's Esteban Viso claiming 5th place. DJ Ballistics, I think that may be right in him being 6th. I'm not 100% sure at this stage. It's difficult to tell. Vice Guy, looks like the Vice Guy's claimed 7th in all that's going on. El Nano, he's come across the line, so he's now registered in 8th. Mr. Soprano has claimed 9th, and Francisco Sink is showing his 10th place as he seems to be on a slow down lap. So there we are. Your finishing positions are like so. As I bring up the list here, Govac is your race winner with Manu is second. One Tyre taking the last of the podium places. Mr. DBZ Leica 4th. Esteban Viso 5. DJ Ballistics 6. Vice Guy 7. El Nano 8. Mr. Soprano 9. Francisco Sink 29 rounding out the top 10. Flying K-Man managed 11th in the end. Hideaki 4. After a lot of misadventures early on, finished 12th. Stokeman, same for him in 13th. IDC 2, after clouting Fizzy early on, is lost good half the race there. I've just seen his lap count is down to 10, just 10 laps. Gibbs, I believe, was running at the end there. He's showing as 15th with Detroit, Paradiski, and Fizzy showing as your retirement. Oh, just to add insult to injury, Fizzy's actually showing as disqualified. Just to add insult to injury.
So maybe he didn't retire manually, he just got a disqualification because of the hit, because
it was clearly Fizzy's fault.
Thought he caused the collision, yeah.
That is a bizarre one. But there we are. Govac is your race winner. Still some people on track. How many seconds are still going? Oh, 5. 5 seconds now until the race is complete. And there we go. We are done for the feature race here at Catalunya. And I shall hold my recording here. I shall return for the sprint race. Sprint race quali, I should say.